It is a lonely feeling for Azumi heading in to January 4th, knowing that the two women that accompany her down to ringside tonight for this 6-woman tag team match are holding championship gold. The one woman not is the one competing at the Tokyo Dome against the icon of Stardom herself, Mayu Iwatani.
It is our last chance to see Azumi and Mayu Iwatani square up before that epic battle at the Tokyo Dome. One we've been looking forward to all week, Walker. We talked about it at Dream Queendom. Stars versus Neo Genesis. Some might say the past versus the present. Mayu Iwatani very much historically embodying everything that we're about here at Stardom, and Azumi saying she's going to take that icon status right from her.
Wait, who's saying the new versus the past?
There's always someone trying to tear down the establishment on every single level. For Hazuki, for Koguma, and especially for your IWGP Women's Champion, Mayu Iwatani. They have been to places that Miyu Amasaki, Mei Seita, and specifically in this case, Azumi, have not. And sure, it may be Amasaki that reigns as future of Stardom champion. Maybe it is Seita that holds that high-speed gold. But Neo Genesis is not complete without that IWGP Women's Championship. Those are the words of Azumi heading in to January 4th. Says, I am tired of Joshi Pro Wrestling being defined by one woman, and that woman not being me. And it's all on Azumi to prove the doubters wrong, to prove that she can hang in the spot, that she can bask in the limelight when the bright lights shine down in the Tokyo Dome with the IWGP Women's title on the line. And Hazuki and Koguma have been a little busy recently, Tom.
Winning those Oz Academy Tag Team titles on the 30th.
IWGP Joshi Champion, Iwatani Mayu.
Well, that's a hell of a distance. Iwatani just tossed that one, and she could have thrown it all the way into the rafters. There are people in nearly every single seat that my eyes can lay eyes on right now that could have caught that one.
While Azumi's saying Neo Genesis is trying to turn the page from Stardom's history, from Stardom's icon, there's 3 women in the ring right now that are going to try to tell her, you might just have to wait your chance.
You know, it's very difficult to call Azumi underrated. It's very difficult to call Azumi inexperienced. She's been wrestling since the age of 12 years old.
What were you doing at 12?
I was playing Minecraft, Zena. I don't know. I was a bit of a zoomer myself, but
That amazes me. At 12.
And you know what that means.
well, Miyu Amasaki definitely knows what that means.
Okay.
As the bell sounds, and it is Kuma time.
I swear this is deja vu.
It's almost like you've been here before, Zena.
So is Amasaki.
You gotta be careful here if you're Miyu Amasaki. You've seen many an opponent fall to Koguma's quick roll-up.
The quickest bear in the game right there, Tom.
I am Kuma.
Oh, and both women, same idea here. Well, still same idea. Tit for tat goes Miyu Amasaki and Koguma.
The Balancia.
Literal guns drawn. Standoff here. And we're back to the reset. And not for long, though, as here we go. Drop down from Hazuki, and it's Stars going to do what Stars do best. As Iwatani and Koguma splashed in.
They are your standard bearers of Stardom, our Stars.
As a meeting in the middle, trifecta out of Stars here in this 6-woman tag team matchup.
Triple the trouble, triple the boots.
Cover here for Koguma, and it is only 2. You know, you talk about this icon status that Mayu Iwatani holds here in the World Wonder Ring. It's something that was earned over years and years and years. Years of setbacks as well as years of victories. And there's one thing that people love, it's the chase. And Azumi has been on that chase, so much so to the point where Iwatani allowed Toni Storm to challenge over Azumi after that 5-star Grand Prix winner, or victory rather, that Azumi had over Iwatani last year's tournament.
Yeah, Azumi almost has patience like a monk. She has just waited her turn, not for days, not for weeks, not for months, but for years to prove she can be the very best that we have to offer.
And that was, of course, until historic crossover this year when Azumi came face-to-face with Mayu Iwatani following an incredible match with Momo Watanabe, said, I am not going to wait my turn anymore, and I'm coming for you on January 4th.
And Amasaki's in a world of trouble here with those face-washed boots, and Hazuki with another one.
Yes.
If Azumi's going to get a chance to go in the ring with the icon, she's going to have to get a tag from Mayu here.
You know, Tom, taking it back to October, I remember we were sitting there live in Nagoya, Hazuki taking on Starlight Kid. As the cover here, one more time, it's only going to be 2. Hazuki taking on Starlight Kid, and Hazuki saying that Starlight Kid's fire and energy woke something out of her, out of that depression Hazuki was going through in the late stage of 2024. How do you think Hazuki feels now, knowing Starlight Kid is your Wonder of Stardom champion all of a sudden?
You know, I saw Hazuki with Koguma backstage. She was all smiles. They said they had a great New Year's Eve, and they said they're ready to rumble here in 2025. I think that Hazuki is probably feeling pretty confident, pretty strong. Like, maybe it's time for them to collect some more gold. They got the Oz Academy Championships on the 30th, and there's...
Indeed. Oh! And it's a huge DDT out of a master of them, young master in Amasaki. Here comes Azumi. As you know that Hazuki is going to have her eye closely put on Starlight Kid and that Wonder of Stardom Championship.
If you recall, Walker, when we were there in Nagoya, she ripped that mask off of Starlight Kid.
I do remember.
And although Fukuoka Double Crazy's been all smiles now, it only takes a quick turn of events in a match for Hazuki to really turn it up a notch.
Oh, look at this. Hazuki has to get her hips underneath her here or have a little bit of an assistance. You talked about it earlier. Fukuoka Double Crazy indeed. So Genesis, the pendulum swings and it'll end up one way or another. Watch out here, double drop toe hold here on both sides. High-speed champion of potentially the future IWGP Women's. One more time, synchronicity. You can definitely tell that this, well, newfound unit of Azumi, of Macedo, of Starlight Kid, they may not have been teaming together for a very long time nowadays, but, well, they've found their way. They've gelled all throughout the half of 2024.
Yep, she's going to go for the pin here.
Just 2.
Azumi's got Hazuki in the ring, but I know her eyes are on Mayu in the corner there. Mayu's trying to get in.
Mayu Iwatani has proven herself as something that Azumi never has, both as a world champion as well as the leader of Stars. She is the reason Iwatani is that Stardom is on the rise, as we've seen so recently.
Yeah, but when I look at Neo Genesis, I don't really see any true leader. They really are kind of a cohort of true equals.
Sure, yes.
Similar in age, maybe not similar in personality, very different are Neo Genesis, but they have a similar goal in mind, and that's to turn the page on the history that Mayu Iwatani and Stars has written and tell the world that Stardom is now Neo Genesis to run with that IWGP Women's Championship to go along with that future title and that high-speed title. They very well could do that. Of course, the wonder of Stardom Championship that Starlight Kid is carrying. We'll see her later tonight.
You're right. As right now, we'll see this in 24 hours' time, a preview of the IWGP Women's title. La Mystica locked in here off of Azumi. Oh, and all the pain that Mayu Iwatani will be feeling going into that title defense tomorrow.
Yeah, primary target on that armbar is the elbow, and that arm is hyperextended. You never know.
Well, we do know that separation there. And we're going to see this now out of Azumi. Look to put it away. No, instead, here's Iwatani. Caught the leg here, did Azumi. Elbow up, Iwatani breaks it. Double high kicks. And only one woman stands sober. Watch for it. Iwatani thrust kick through Azumi. It was the fear that Azumi has talked about all into the press, all throughout the build to the Tokyo Dome. I know I can beat Mayu Iwatani, but when she gets into that zombie Mayu mode, I don't know if I have what it takes. Oh, Seda, high-speed champion cover here on Iwatani, and it's not going to happen. Going to have her attention set, of course, on Saki Kashima coming up sometime in the year of 2025.
Yep. High-speed Battle Royale winner Saki Kashima is going to have her eye on this match too. Neisera.
Oh, look at this. Extension of that spine backward, and it's Koguma that's going to look to break it up again. Seda wants that German suplex here, Zena.
I'll say Sayla has some power as well as high speed.
Yeah, you're right about that. Makes her so dangerous in that division. You've seen it before, you felt it before. As Iwatani, oh man, that is a rib-cracking drop kick if I've ever seen it.
Mayu Iwatani struggling a little bit more in this match than you might anticipate. You can see it written on her face there that she's going to have to get a second wind.
Pressure and pressure and pressure will continue to build. But one day, it must crack. Oh, the crack might come here in the armor. As it's Azumi gets the first shot in on it. Iwatani, Seda, Amasaki sweeps the legs. We're hitting all three corners. Post into the fourth. Seda now into the cover here on Iwatani, and it is not going to be enough.
Mayu Iwatani needs a tag here, but when she looks in that corner at the dome, she's not going to have anybody in it.
Oh, Seda, no, Iwatani out of it. Off the ropes, rebound German. Look at the bridge, couldn't hold on to the pinning attempt, but it does not matter. Oh. No matter who Iwatani is in that ring with, every single woman she sees looks like Azumi, looks like January 4th in the Tokyo Dome. And they saw it earlier, won it again, planting down the high-speed champion. The cover here for Iwatani, broken up by Azumi.
I can't believe it's just one more day. Walker Stewart, she said, Mayu Iwatani says she's going to break New Japan Pro Wrestling's Kazuchika Okada's record of 12 defenses. She wants to be the name that you think of when you hear IWGP.
And that's a hard ask. It's a big ask at that. But Iwatani could accomplish it on that evening. Jackknife, no. Sunset rolled through. Iwatani wanted it. Schoolboy, no. Seda.
Fast-paced action.
That's high speed. There we go. Iwatani got the win.
looking straight at Azumi doing that.
And that right there, that was a look of confidence into the eyes of Azumi. Standing tall in the end, but will that be the result? Coming up on January 4th, the Tokyo Dome, the IWGP Women's title on the line. I cannot wait, Tom.
It's going to be incredible, Walker Stewart. I'm so jealous that you